Preposition is a word that shows the relation, like place, time between a noun or a pronoun and the other words in a sentence. Today we are going to learn some more prepositions. Let's have a look. This is a picture of a classroom, and we can see that Ritu, Hiten, Ramesh, Nitin and Kamal are seated in the classroom. Now let's see where exactly they are seated. Nitin sits beside Ramesh. So we can see that this is Nitin. And where is Ramesh? Here is Ramesh. So we can see that this is Nitin and this is Ramesh. And where are they sitting? Beside each other. So when I use beside, what do I mean? At the side of. So this word beside is telling us the position of Nitin. Where is he? He is beside Ramesh. So beside is a preposition in this sentence. Beside means at the side of. We can also say it in another way. We can say that Ramesh sits beside Nitin. So this is Ramesh and this is Nitin. He is sitting beside Nitin. So not only is Nitin beside Ramesh, Ramesh is beside Nitin, or he is at one side of Nitin. So when we look at the same picture, we can also say that Kamal is beside Nitin, or Nitin is beside Kamal. It would mean the same thing. Ritu sits beside Hiten. Now where is Ritu? Here is Ritu. And where is Hiten? Here is Hiten. We can see that they are sitting side by side. Therefore, we can say that Ritu sits beside Hiten. I can also say that Hiten sits beside Ritu. When I am saying Ritu sits beside Hiten, I can also say that Hiten is sitting beside Ritu. Kamal sits beside Ramesh. Here is Ramesh. And we have Kamal over here. So can I say that Kamal is beside Ramesh? No, we cannot say that because he is not sitting right next to or at the side of Ramesh. Kamal is sitting beside Nitin, or Nitin is sitting beside Kamal. But Kamal is not sitting beside Ramesh. In the same way, we can say that Ritu sits beside Hiten and Hiten sits beside Ritu. But can we say that Ritu sits beside Nitin? No, this is Ritu over here, and can we say that she is sitting beside Nitin? No. We can see that Ritu is not sitting on the side of Nitin. In the same way, Hiten is not sitting on the side of Nitin. So we cannot say either Ritu or Hiten are sitting on the side of Nitin. That is not the correct answer. When we say beside, what do we mean? It is on the side of something or somebody. Now let's check another example. The castle was built beside the river. So we see that beside is our preposition in the sentence. Now let's take a look at the picture. This is the castle we are talking about. And let's look at this river. The river is just next to the castle. Over here we can see that the castle is on the side of the river. So we can use the preposition beside, which means the same. Now let's take a look at the classroom again. Nitin sits between Ramesh and Kamal. So here is Nitin we have Ramesh here and this is Kamal. Now what are we saying? That Nitin is in the middle of these two boys, Ramesh and Kamal. When we have to explain about something being in the middle of two things or two people, then we use the preposition between. So we can see that Nitin is in the middle of Ramesh and Kamal. So we can say that he is between Ramesh and Kamal. So between is a preposition over here, which means in the middle of somebody or something. Now let's see another slide. Ramesh sits between Nitin and Kamal. Now here is Nitin and here is Kamal. Now do we see Ramesh sitting in the middle of these two people? No, that is not the case over here. Nitin is in the middle of Ramesh and Kamal, but Ramesh is not in the middle of Nitin and Kamal. So that is not the correct option. We cannot say that Ramesh sits between Nitin and Kamal because he is not sitting in the middle of these two boys, Nitin and Kamal. In the same way, I cannot say that Nitin sits between Ritu and Hitin. So do we see somebody over here? There is nobody. These two people are sitting alone at that bench. So can I say Nitin sits between Ritu and Hitin? That would be an incorrect answer because Nitin is not sitting between Ritu and Hitin or in the middle of Ritu and Hitin. He is sitting in the middle of Ramesh and Kamal. So when we are using the preposition between, what do we mean? We mean that something being in the middle of two things or two people. The boy sat between his father and mother. So here is the mother and this is the father. And where is the boy? The boy is in the middle. So you can see that on one side he has his mother and on the other side is his father. So he's sitting in the center or he's sitting in the middle of his mother or father. Therefore, between is a preposition which says in the middle of two people or two things. Let's look at the classroom. Ramesh sits in front of Ritu. So here is Ramesh. And where is Ritu? Right here. When I say Ramesh sits in front of Ritu, what do I mean? We simply mean that Ramesh is before Ritu. In the same way, we can see that this is Kamal and this is Hitin. Can I say that Kamal is before Hitin? Yes, I can. Or Kamal sits in front of Hitin. That would be a correct answer. Can I say that Nitin sits in front of Ritu? Is Nitin sitting in front of Ritu or he is sitting ahead of Ritu? No, that is not the case. So who is sitting in front of Ritu? It is Ramesh. And who is sitting in front of Hitin? It is Kamal. Can I say that Ramesh is in front of Hitin? We see that this is Ramesh and this is Hitin. So is Ramesh in front of Hitin? No, he is not. Who is in front of Hitin? We can see that Kamal is in front of Hitin. So we cannot say that Ramesh is in front of Hitin. That would be wrong. So when we use in front of, we mean somebody sitting ahead of us or being ahead of us. There is a garden in front of my house. So here is my house and I can see this lovely garden over here. So what am I saying? In front is the preposition over here and it is telling us the position of the garden. Where is the garden? It is in front of my house or it is just before the house. Kamal sits in front of Hitin. We've already seen. This is Kamal and this is Hitin. So Kamal is sitting in front of Hitin. Now we can also say it in a different way. We can also say that Hitin sits behind Kamal. So this is Kamal and here is Hitin. So this person Hitin is sitting behind Kamal. When I'm using this preposition behind, what do I mean? I mean that somebody is sitting at the back of someone. So here in this case, who is sitting behind Kamal? It is Hitin. Now let's check another example. Who is sitting behind Ramesh? Here is Ramesh. And right behind Ramesh, who do we have? It is Ritu. So I can say that Ritu sits behind Ramesh. That would be the correct answer. She's sitting at the back of Ramesh. I cannot say that Hitin is behind Nitin. So this is Nitin and this is Hitin. He is not behind Nitin at all. So who is behind Kamal? It is Hitin. And who is behind Ramesh? It is Ritu. So the preposition behind, we can see that there is a hind over here. Hind means at the back of. So this preposition behind means something or somebody at the back of. The girl is hiding behind the door. We can see that this is the door and here is the girl. So where is the position of the girl? She is hiding behind the door or at the back of the door. So behind is a preposition which is telling us the position of the girl. Where is she? At the back of the door. Let's take a look at this one. Fill in the blanks with the correct prepositions. The carpet is dash the sofa. The table is dash the sofa. The shelf is dash the sofa. I sit dash my mom and dad. The options are between, behind, in front of and beside. So let's take a look at the picture and try and fill in the blank accordingly. The carpet is dash the sofa. This is the carpet and here is the sofa. So when we are saying the carpet is dash the sofa, we can see that the carpet is just before the sofa. So we can say that the carpet is in front of the sofa. The table is dash the sofa. Here is the table. And here is the sofa. So we can see that this table is at the side of the sofa. So we can also say that the table is beside the sofa. The shelf is dash the sofa. We are talking about the shelf here and this is the sofa. We can see that the shelf is at the back of the sofa. We can also say that the shelf is behind the sofa. sit dash my mom and dad. So this is me, and we can see that this girl is in the middle of her mother and her father. So we can also say that I sit between my mom and dad. So today we have learned the prepositions between, behind, in front of and beside. When we use the preposition between, it means that something or somebody is in the middle of two people or two things. In the same way, when we use the preposition behind, we mean that something is at the back of somebody or something. In front of tells us something or somebody being ahead of us or before us. The preposition beside tells us somebody or something being at the side of. There are more prepositions which we will learn soon. You can try and use these prepositions in sentences of your own and see how many you can make. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can register for free at deltastep.com or download the DeltaStep app to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStation, iPad, watches and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.